Hello there, welcome to digitalaccesspass.com. My name is Veena Prashant, and this is part 2 of a two-part video series. In part 1, I gave you a demo of a course that's built using dApp with quizzes from Smart Quiz Builder, which is a quiz plugin for WordPress. And in this video, I'll take you behind the scenes to quickly show you my setup. I'll show you how I created my course using dApp and how I'm using Smart Quiz Builder to add quizzes, different types of quizzes, blocking and non-blocking quizzes to my lessons. So first, let me start with dApp. Let me show you my online course setup in dApp. So this is the dApp products page. And here I have selected my product, how to build a membership site. This is just a demo course. And in dApp, everything is a product, whether it's an online course, training, free offer, paid offer, everything is a product. So just go ahead and create your product for your online course. The first tab, general tab, product name, description. This is the name of my course. An image for your course, you can upload it here. Type of account is standard account. Now there are two types of accounts. If you are looking to create a group membership account, you can do that as well, but this is just a standard product. And is this an online course? I have set this to yes. And the course structure, you can let dApp know the structure of your course if you're going to have modules and then lessons under each module, or just lessons. In my case, it's modules and then lessons under each module. Course progress. Now this one will allow you to prevent users from going to the next lesson until they complete the previous lesson, and they need to click on the complete button, the lesson complete button, to let dApp know that they have completed the current lesson, and only then dApp will let them go to the next lesson. Otherwise, you can set it to do not restrict. All right, so this is my settings in the first tab. In the billing and access tab, let dApp know how you will charge the users for your online course. So if it's a one-time fee, set that up. If it's a subscription, select recurring as the payment type and set up your options here. And total number of payments, is it going to be unlimited or is it going to be like a payment plan? So you can set up your billing and access details here. Notifications tab, you can see I have the welcome message. I want users to receive this email with their login credentials so they can log in and access the course content. And the welcome email, you need to send them their email and password so they can log in and access their content. You can see all of these personalization tags are here. You can use all of this in your email. Everything that you see here is fully customizable. You can change the contents of this email to say whatever you want it to say. But this email will get sent when someone buys this course in dApp. All right. So when they make a purchase, dApp will automatically send them this email. And also under the notifications tab, there are also these other tabs, course complete notification, module complete, and lesson complete notification. So if you want to send users email when they complete the course, then you can set that up here. And if you want to just display a message on the last lesson page when they complete the course and when they click on mark as complete to let dApp know that they are done with the last lesson in the course, then this is the message that will be displayed to them. This is fully customizable. Similarly, when they complete each lesson, if you want to show them this message, just to motivate them, just to encourage them to keep going, you can add a message here. It will be displayed when they click on Mark as Complete button on each lesson page. And if you want to send them an email when they complete each lesson, you can do that too. In the Content Responder tab, this is where you can create your course structure and you can let dApp know what content is part of this course. Now this is just a demo course, and here what I have done is I have added 2 modules. You can add as many modules as you want. Just click on add module to add new modules. And once you add a module, you can drag and drop the content from the left side under available content to the right side under each module. So for example, here I have 4 lessons. Lesson 1 and 2 are part of module number 1, and 3 and 4 are part of module number 2. All you have to do is drag and drop. So drag it from the left side, drop it wherever you want it to appear, and it will become part of that module, right? So now these 3 lessons are part of this module. I'm going to remove it because I don't want it there, but this is how you can add content to your course and build your course structure. So here you will see all the WordPress content is going to show up here. Your pages, your posts, your custom posts, all of that will show up here. And you can simply drag and drop it to add it to your modules. And also the cool thing about dApp, when you use dApp as your LMS, is that you can create your lesson content in WordPress. And so unlike most other LMS platforms where they give you templates for your content and you have to follow their templates and make sure whatever you add fits in within whatever they allow you to do. There's no such restriction when you use DApp's LMS because you can create your content in WordPress, which means you can use whatever page builder you want to create your lesson content. You can design it however you want. You can use whatever format you like for your content and then just make it part of your course. So this gives you a lot more flexibility than what you will have with a traditional LMS platform. Also, you can click on this little editor icon right here and update your drip setting. Default is set to day 1, which means when users sign up, they will get instant access to the content that you have here. But if you want to change the drip setting and make it available on say day 3, day 5, then you can update it by clicking on this editor icon and update the drip setting there. All right, so the next tab is autoresponder. So if you want to send follow-up emails to your users after they sign up to your course, so day 1, you want to send them the welcome email. That will get sent from here, from the welcome messages, whatever you set up here. But after that, say on day 2 or day 3, you want to continue sending emails, you can set that up here. You can create your emails in the DApp email autoresponder page. It will show up here on the left side and you can just add it. If you want to send it, say on day 3, just change it to day 3 and DApp will send it out based on your setting here. All right, so moving on to advanced tab, enter the URL of your sales page of your online course here. And if you have an error page in WordPress and you want users to go here when they try to access content without having purchased your product, or if they are not logged in and they try to access your content and you want to send them to an error page, you can do that by setting up an error page in WordPress. But if you leave it empty, then DApp will automatically send them to the default error page. So you don't really have to create a page in WordPress for this. And redirect. Now this is important because here you can see I have set this up to send users to my table of content page for this course. And you can create table of content in the courses tab. I'll show you how to do this. So I have created a table of content page using DApp's shortcode for courses. And I have published that on this page in WordPress. So when users purchase this course, I send them to this page. Also, when users log in, then I send them here because now they can get started with the course because this is the table of content for the course where they can see all the content that's part of the course. All right, so that's it as far as the course setup in DApp. So once you're done with the product creation for your online course, then you can go to the courses tab and now you can create different shortcodes for your course. So under the courses tab, you will see there is a getting started tab where you will find documentation and then course outline, progress bar, mark is complete, next button. These are all shortcodes. And so you can customize your shortcodes here. You can publish it on your WordPress page. And I'll show you how I have done this. And Manage Students will allow you to keep track of student progress, what courses they have taken, what lessons they have completed, what quizzes they have completed, all of that. Manage Quizzes will allow you to see all the quizzes that are connected to your lessons and courses. And Certificates is coming soon, where you will be able to design certificates and award them to your students when they complete the course, when they complete a quiz. So this feature is coming soon. So let me show you course outline first. So this is my course outline page. And this table that you see here, I have generated this in DApp. So this is the course outline tab, and this is my course right here. And you can see this is the shortcode for course outline that I have published on my course outline page. Now let me edit this and show you my settings. All you have to do is select your course name. Display options, here you can turn on and off different settings for your outline. These are shortcodes. Do not change these because DApp will replace it in the front end with the actual course name and the module name and the lessons under each module. But you can customize the style, and when you click on generate and save shortcode, it will give you this shortcode and you can publish it anywhere you want on a WordPress page. And that's all I have done here. I have published it right here. This is a simple WordPress page, just a background image, and I have added just a regular text element. And I'm using Thrive Architect as my page builder. You can use whatever page builder you like and just insert the shortcode wherever you want the table of content to show up. And this is how it's going to look in the front end. And the way I have set up my course is students cannot skip lessons. They have to go in a certain order to take the lessons, which is why the start button shows up for the first lesson and the rest of the lessons are not accessible. They can see all the content and all the lessons, but they cannot click on it. They cannot get to it yet. So this is lesson number 1, and you can use whatever format you like for your lessons. So this is my content for this lesson. This has nothing to do with DApp. Now this is a progress bar for the course, and this one is a shortcode that I got from DAP. So let me show you how I created this. So this is the progress bar tab, and this is the shortcode that I'm using. Let me edit and show you my settings. So pretty straightforward. Select your course name. I have selected my course name. Display options. Do you want to display the course name? And if you want to, then set it to yes. Otherwise, set this to no. Customize the template. Once you're done customizing, you can just save it. And do not replace these merge tags because DAP will replace it with the actual % complete and the course name in the front end. And it'll give you this shortcode. You can publish this on your lesson pages wherever you want the progress bar to show up. So this is the back end of my lesson. And here you can see I have entered the progress bar shortcode that I got from DAP. And that's all I have done here. And towards the bottom of this lesson, I have entered the mark as complete shortcode. So users will see a mark as complete button. When they complete the lesson, they can click on it to mark it as complete. All right, so now let's take a look at mark as complete button. So here you can see there is a mark as complete button that shows up towards the bottom of my lesson page. So when users click on this button, only then they can go to the next lesson. Now in my case, I also have a blocking quiz here, and I'll show you my settings for this one later. But only if they pass the quiz, they can click on this button. So let me click on this and show you what happens. So it says, great job, you have completed it, and now they can click on the next lesson to get to the next lesson. So in the Mark as Complete tab, you can generate a Mark as Complete button shortcode. There is a button customizer that will allow you to customize the style of this button and the contents of this button. And when you save it, it's going to give you a shortcode. Just copy this and paste it towards the bottom of your lesson pages. And that's it. Now in the front end, users are going to see a Mark as Complete button, and they can click on it to let DAP know they have completed the lesson, and then they can move on to the next lesson. Now we also have a next button customizer. This next button will open up when they click on Mark as Complete to indicate that they have completed the lesson. They can click on the next lesson to go to the next lesson, but you can customize the colors and the style of the next lesson button here in the next button tab. So if you want to manage your student progress and you want to see how many courses they have completed, what lessons they have completed, what quizzes they have taken, the grades, the results, the score, all of the details, you will find it here. And you can click on Manage Students to manage students that are part of the course. And here you will find all the details, the courses, and if you want to reset their status so they can start over, you can do that too. And when you click on View Details, it will show you all the details about the course that they have taken and the modules that they have completed, the ones that are still left, the quizzes they have taken, and the results. Now let me show you my quiz settings and show you how I have added a quiz to my lessons. So in Smart Quiz Builder, Manage Quizzes, you will find a list of all the quizzes you have already created. These are the ones I have. And what I have done here is this is an assessment quiz, and you can add all types of quizzes to your lessons. So here, this is an assessment quiz, and I'm not going to go over the details of how to set up an assessment quiz in SQB. We have different documentation for that. But this quiz has 6 questions. And I have different types of questions. Some are single choice, some are multiple choice where users can select multiple correct answers. And also some are just text where users can just type in the answer. And even in an assessment quiz, you can have open-ended questions where users can type in the answers. So I have 6 questions. And outcome screen, I am mapping based on the result they get. I'm mapping it to different outcomes and different messages. So you can create different outcome screens for different outcome range. So all of this you can do when you create your quiz. And we have detailed documentation on how you can do this in the documentation tab. So now after you create your quiz, you can go to the settings page and go to the DAP course integration. And there you will find all the courses and lessons under each. Now this will only show the lessons where a quiz is attached. So initially when you go to this page, there will not be anything here, and you just have to click on Add Quizzes to add a quiz to one or more courses. And once you add it, it will then show up in this tab, Manage DAP Quizzes tab. So course name, select the course name to which you want to add a quiz. Lesson name, I have selected lesson number 1. Select the quiz, I have selected the quiz from the drop down, and I want to attach this quiz to lesson number 1. And is this a blocking quiz? So if this is a blocking quiz, users will not be allowed to go to the next lesson until they pass the quiz. So you can set unblocking criteria right here. Users need to pass the quiz or they just need to complete the quiz. You can set that up here. And if you want them to pass the quiz, you can also set a passing score here. And if you don't want to make it a blocking quiz where you just want people to take the quiz and move to the next lesson. And even if they don't take the quiz, you want to let them go to the next lesson, set this to no. And do you want to allow users to retake the quiz? If they do not pass the quiz and you want them to retake it, you can set this to yes. You can also set a retake attempt limit. Do you want SQB to automatically insert the quiz? So if you do not want SQB to insert the quiz, but if you want to manually insert the shortcode somewhere on your lesson page, you can do that too. So my setting is I want SQB to automatically insert it right above the mark as complete button. That's why it showed up there in the lesson page earlier I showed you. But if you want to manually insert it, select this option. And this is the shortcode, right, for the quiz. So you can just copy it and paste it wherever you want the quiz to appear on your lesson page. And then there are different display settings that you can configure. Now, I do not want to display a big start screen on my lesson page. I just want to display the questions directly, which is why I have turned this off, and this is the default setting. Do you want to display the final result? So if you want to show them the score after the quiz, you can turn this on, and this is the default option. They can see the results, they can see what they scored. And do you also want to display correct and incorrect answers? If you set this to yes, right there on the screen, they can see how many answers they got right, how many were not right, and what is the correct answer. So they can see all that if you turn this on. That's it for now. I hope this was helpful. And again, this is part 2 of a 2-part video series. In part 1, I gave you a demo of what a quiz and a course that's built using DAP and Smart Quiz Builder will look like to the users, to the students. So I showed you the entire end-to-end user experience. So be sure to watch it. If you haven't watched it yet, it's at smartquizbuilder.com/blockingquizzes. And in this one, I showed you how easy it is to create a course in DAP and set up different shortcodes. Publish it anywhere you want on your WordPress page, to create a course outline, to add progress bar to your lessons, to add a mark as complete button to your lessons, and how to add quizzes to your lessons, blocking quizzes, non-blocking quizzes. If you have any questions about any of this, feel free to reach out to us. I also have a Facebook group. Feel free to join and post your questions there. My name is Veena Prashant. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.